Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another edition of the Speak On It podcast. I am your host, Big Mike. We are here live and in color on whatever streaming platform you are listening to us on. We have to recap a wild week of sports. Running a three-man weave that might turn into a fatal four-way that might turn back into a three-man weave. We'll see how the night goes. But for right now, can't do it alone. Got the mad producer podcast Poppy in the building.
He's dead. He's gone. We did it.
Look, Joe, we did it.
We did it.
Joe.
Dylan begrudgingly right about the Aaron Rodgers saga all along. And here we are. We did it, Joe.
And I also have Breezy in the building.
We did it, Dylan.
We did it, Joe.
Dylan has been right about the whole Aaron Rodgers thing. I got to give it to him.
He was. I disagree with him
saying
Aaron. I disagree with him saying Aaron didn't have a good season.
I never said he didn't have a good season.
Top five Jet season ever.
No, but he couldn't.
Five dead or alive.
He couldn't perform when the games mattered. Like, he was probably one of the worst fourth quarter quarterbacks of all the season.
He was not good in clutch time. I will give you that.
He was horrendous. And that's why they brought him in. And he failed miserably at that.
He was the last scapegoat to go.
No, absolutely not. He was one of the reasons we weren't good.
He was the last one to go.
Everyone's a scapegoat. Everyone's a scapegoat.
They can't get rid of the whole defense.
Scoring only 9 points is not the defense's fault.
Defense was not really good.
Aaron Rodgers going scoreless in Buffalo is not the defense's fault. The Jets only scoring 6 points against Arizona, not the defense's fault. Not scoring a single touchdown against Denver is not the defense's fault.
Are we gonna do this right now?
3 interceptions.
No. Cut him off, Mike. He's moving too quick.
3 interceptions against the Vikings, not the defense's fault.
I was to say,
or the interception against the Bills in the first game, not the defense's fault.
So giving up 37 to Pittsburgh, that's Aaron Rodgers' fault. Giving up 31 to the Cardinals.
How many points did the offense score?
32 to the Jaguars.
How many points did the offense score?
25. I'm corrected. What, the Cardinals game? 6.
You want to know why the Cardinals scored so many points? We were giving them the fucking ball right back.
What happened against the Dolphins?
You guys got to stop them.
Got to stop them. Give them a chance.
Yeah, you also got to score points. You can't expect to win if you're only scoring 6.
Yeah, you gave up 40 to Buffalo. I don't want to hear it.
How many points did we score outside of the fourth quarter?
I don't know. You scored 14 for the game.
Yeah, Tyrod did both of that in garbage time.
The momentum has been already swayed.
40. Exactly.
How many points did Aaron Rodgers score? Can
40.
you say did he score a single point in that Buffalo game?
40.
0. 0 touchdowns were scored by the offense led by Aaron Rodgers that game. You have a chance to go 7 for 7, right? Do you not? If Buffalo scores, you have a chance to score, right?
Mm-hmm.
He did not do that.
So how did they put up all of those points? By scoring on you.
No, I'm talking about Aaron Rodgers and the Jets. They have a chance to match.
The offense is already rattled.
Over and over and over.
The offense is already rattled because they're already punching them off on defense.
You have an opportunity to score, right? Everybody has the same amount of opportunities to score. Aaron Rodgers couldn't get first downs.
The receivers were punching them out.
You're Aaron Rodgers, right? You're not washed, right?
The receivers have to catch the ball. He can't throw it and catch it.
You have to make sure you are throwing a ball for the receivers to catch. That was the problem. I don't know if you remember this about Aaron Rodgers or not, James. If Aaron Rodgers doesn't see that he has a throw open, he will dirt it or he will throw it out of bounds, so he tries not to throw interception. So Rodgers will very much so, instead of making a throw that's like, okay, this could be like an incompletion or like a tough throw to make, he will throw the ball away. And that's what he does a lot of. Or he throws interceptions that he has not.
That sounds like he don't have targets because the receivers are not running routes.
Oh no, he got targets. He got everybody he wants. He got everybody he wants. Devontae and Garrett are both very good. It's when you're not reading the defense and you're throwing the ball the second the ball snapped and nobody's ready for it.
Sounds
Run
like
the play is called, Aaron.
That sounds like receivers to me. I don't know. I don't know if
Mike, is Devontae Adams one of the probably still like maybe top 10 wide receivers in football?
He's probably top 10 still, yeah.
Who is also Aaron Rodgers' guy? Like his guy. He couldn't even get him the ball because he was playing bullshit football.
Your offensive line also was not really good.
If Rodgers was a little bit more mobile, it would have been fine because Tyrod looked great while getting blitzed.
They ran a lot of bootlegs for him.
No, he did it himself. He did it
And
himself.
Aaron
Aaron Rodgers is just about as mobile as fucking Eli Manning is right now.
he can't run.
He can't move anymore, but he also statistically is the worst quarterback with a clean pocket in football. And that's something numbers literally show you that he is fucking horrendous when he has time to throw. So glad he's gone. Fuck off, Aaron.
Like I said earlier, him taking Anthony's Raiders to the playoffs is going to hit like crack me.
Anthony, he's going to have such a hard time getting the job because he's only really playing for one more year.
Yeah,
Somebody's gonna hire him.
but that's a good.
He's going to go to a team that is like kind of close. The Raiders aren't close.
Do the Raiders know that?
That's up to them to figure out. That's not my problem.
Do the Raiders know that?
That's not my problem. I really think he's going to be a Steeler, but I think Mike Tomlin's going to end up hating him.
I think the Steelers are going to bring Russ back. I really do.
I think they're going to bring in Aaron because they think Aaron's going to be better than Russ, which I think he was better than Russ. But they have too many question marks everywhere else. And Aaron likes to be very particular, and he doesn't like to do things everybody else's way. And
If Aaron Rodgers goes to the Steelers, count Mike Tomlin's days.
Yeah, I agree, James. I agree.
They will hate each other. They will fucking hate each other.
Mike Tomlin, that's just not a good fit. And if they
couldn't think of like a philosophically worse fit.
It's just not. Them two don't fit.
Where else would he go? That actually would make a difference.
I think the Raiders are in play. I think Cleveland is in play.
I think the Raiders are in play just because they don't believe in Aiden O'Connell.
I think Cleveland's in play.
I hear they're in play for Kirk Cousins.
Who's that? AOC, the guy that Anthony's always talking about?
No, he'll be a backup next year.
Yeah, I said AOC.
Yeah,
Anthony's guy.
Yeah,
he'll be a backup or not on the team.
No, he'll make a roster. He'll make a roster. No, I said a roster.
A roster. Oh yeah, he will either be the backup for the Raiders or not on the Raiders.
Yeah, no, but he'll be on a team.
A roster. He's rosterable. He's absolutely a backup. Yeah. I think he's a quality backup.
That's why it's always funny to me hearing you shit on him. Like, I mean, he can play. He's
not a starter.
Yeah,
he's not a starter.
But
I would take him as a backup. I think he's okay. But for Anthony to be like, oh, he's the guy. No, he's not. There's nothing about him that says guy.
He's not the guy. He's not the guy.
He is not a guy.
But I don't know how we got into this Jet talk. We are not supposed to be doing that right now with Breezy here. We save that for whenever Anthony finishes doing whatever he's doing, and we won't tell you what James thinks he's doing. But we're supposed to. We're supposed to be talking about basketball, and it's me and Dylan's annual. It's one of, I must say, this is me and Dylan's. It's one of our favorite times of the year. Betting on NBA All-Star. Do you want to get right into the bets, or do you want to actually talk hoops? Do you want to be serious first and talk some hoops and give out some
James.
mid-season
Well, that's James
awards?
what he wants, since this is his time of the year.
This is his time to shine.
What are we asking, James?
Do you want to be serious and talk about mid-season NBA awards and Luka to the Lakers, or do you want to have some fun and get right into the fun and start making some predictions for NBA All-Star Weekend?
Let's have some fun.
Let's cue it up, Dylan. Let's cue it up. We might hit the music. We might hit the music. This is fun. It's gonna be Gatorade on. This is my time to get my Gatorade back.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, is it now?
This is my time. It is, because I already know Dylan crumbles in this. This is my time.
What?
I am on fire when it comes to this NBA All-Star Weekend. I just can't get the damn dunk contest right. But
because the dunk contest shouldn't. When are we going to make the 3-point contest the finale of All-Star Weekend?
Every season that we've had this show, we have said
there is so much more excitement for that than there is for a bunch of G Leaguers doing the dunk contest.
There's one G Leaguer.
I don't care,
Just
Michael.
He's McClung.
He's two-time champion, James.
The fact that G Leaguer Mac McClung is a 2-time dunk contest champion
shows evolution in the NBA.
is a problem.
No. I mean, listen. There's no more dunking in the NBA, so that's why it's this. That's partially why. And then the All-Stars don't want to participate. That's second.
Because there's nothing.
Dorks.
We've seen the best, because it's hard when you're an in-game dunker. Like Anthony Edwards is an in-game dunker. Ja is an in-game dunker. So like having them try to do something crazy in the dunk contest, that's not their game. Like, but having Ja or Anthony Edwards did tonight, dunk on somebody. Oh, I'm all for that.
Put that in the dunk contest. Hey, Chet, get under the rim. Try to block me.
Wimby, get under the rim and try and stop this train. Then, we could have something, because if we're doing in-game dunkers, I think Anthony Edwards is
he might be the one
right now.
He might be the one.
He might be the one. Ja would be 2. I don't know who would be 3. LeBron is still, you don't want to get in front of that train.
Yeah, but
you don't want to get in front of that. He is old. I don't know. You want to get in front of that train.
A little old now. As far as dunk on top 3.
Russell Westbrook.
Not anymore.
Russ don't get up like that no more.
Tatum be dunking on people.
Tatum does put dudes in body bags.
He dunked on us.
And Jaylen Brown too.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown.
Jaylen Brown too.
Jaylen Brown does. Giannis is a very good in-game dunker, actually. Giannis dunks on people.
Tim Hardaway Jr.
Still haunts me. I should hate Giannis to this day, but Trae Young just came and took that, because that was so terrible. Yeah, it's not worth it. That's why
Mike caping for Tim Hardaway Jr. is on brand.
No.
On brand.
THJ.
I promise you, no one's ever called him.
He was called THJ on the Knicks. I think that's his Instagram handle.
What Knicks? Nah, he ain't never had me call him that. I called him Brick. That's what I called him. I called him Brick. He was good for a good 3-minute spurt where he could give you 8 points, and then after that, done.
He got a bag, and then that was it. And they got another bag when he went to Dallas.
And then Luka found out real quick. Oh, this dude is not. He doesn't have the clutch gene. That's the problem.
Oh my god!
No clutch gene. None.
Can we retire that?
Please.
It's a thing.
Clutch gene. It's not. Shut up.
It doesn't exist.
Absolutely.
That is such an Anthony thing.
It absolutely exists.
It's an Anthony Skip Bayless fucking.
It's a real thing.
Here is a thing I can use a completely subjective term that I can use to shit on somebody who misses a shot at the end of the game.
It's luck. It's also luck too.
It's a luck?
Yes.
How is it luck?
Players practice last second shots, right? They practice those. But in order for them to go in, it requires some luck, especially if you're guarded correctly. Take, for instance, the Kawhi shot against Philly. He practiced that shot, right?
That shot
going in the way it did.
He didn't practice that shot.
Hate. Mike's hating.
That was a great shot, but he doesn't practice that shot.
God. All right, Mike.
He practices shooting from behind the backboard, James. That's what you're telling me.
He wasn't behind the backboard.
Why do you over-exaggerate shit? I don't get it.
It's Kawhi. He hates him.
Jesus Christ.
He does not practice that shot.
That was
so you don't think that some players perform better in clutch moments than others?
What is a clutch moment?
You don't think
end of game, you mean? End of game?
Yes.
What is a clutch moment?
Pressure situations. I mean, there's a stat. We can define clutch in the NBA and pick said sport, and we can define clutch. There's a stat for it.
All right.
Pick the sport. I'll tell you what the clutch moment is.
Basketball.
Final 2 minutes.
Exactly. Final 2 minutes of a tied or one possession game. Those are clutch sport. That's literally a stat. The best clutch player in the NBA right now is De'Aaron Fox. He won it last year. He's leading it this year. I don't know if it's he probably still will. I don't know how many clutch games I don't want to disrespect the Spurs. We'll see. But regardless, De'Aaron Fox statistically is the best clutch player in the NBA.
So he's more clutch than Jamal Murray, huh?
Jamal Murray is also a clutch player, James. That is the point. Do you think James Harden's a clutch player?
Shots.
Huh?
He made a bunch of clutch shots. I would probably label him that.
James Harden.
Oh, here we go. Another guy that Mike hates.
Would you label Kawhi Leonard a clutch player?
Yeah.
He's made a clutch. I just named his clutch shot.
James, anyone can do one shot.
Oh my God!
Like,
qualifying.
But I am agreeing that he is a clutch player. And James is like, I named this clutch shot. I don't care about the shot. Is Kawhi a clutch player?
That's what made him.
Is LeBron a clutch player? Is Kobe a clutch player?
But
is Reggie Miller a clutch player? Like,
but is that what make them that?
They have clutch moments. They play big in the clutch. We've seen all of these players do this.
I just think it depends on them having the
You know
opportunity.
who's not a clutch player that I like a lot that I've seen, and Russell Westbrook is not a Paul George is also not a clutch player, but Russell Westbrook is not a good clutch player.
Side
can look it
note,
up.
Minnesota was just chanting free throw merchant at Shy at the free throw line.
For real?
Accurate.
Wow. Wow. I didn't know Minnesota's fan base had that in them.
Free throw merchant.
Well, is there beef with the Thunder and the Timberwolves for them to hate Shy like that?
I don't know, but
wow,
that boy be shooting a lot of free throws.
Wow, that's hilarious.
I think it's because of
that's hilarious. That bum ass Trae Young, is he not a clutch player?
I think it's because of Anthony Edwards, because Anthony Edwards said he can't play defense on Shea because they call foul every time.
That's probably it.
And he be shooting 9 free throws a game.
Does he lead the league?
I don't know. Let's see. It's the NBA in free throws game. He's number 2.
Who's number 1?
Giannis. Shocker. Giannis shoots almost 3 whole free throws.
11. Giannis shoots 11 free throws a game.
Yo,
11 free throws a game.
Nothing will ever amount to James Harden's MVP year. He was averaging like 16 free throws a game.
Yo, I'll never forget the Riches trying to come and tell me that James Harden is the top 3 shooting guard of all time because he averaged 30 plus and like 16 of them were free throws.
35 or something in a season. He averaged
35. I don't want to hear nothing. I'm like, half of them are free throws.
Who cares? Like, good for him. Will average 50 3 times. Like, what that mean to me? What that mean to me?
You know how I feel about that time period.
Top 3. James Harden's lucky I even consider him top 10.
Yeah, but you're a hater.
Non-clutch ass.
He probably is a clutch player, like looking at the stats, but just misses like some bad shots.
At big moments all the time.
James Harden probably in that stat.
He's probably taken a lot.
In that, here we are qualifying. So to justify your hate,
I wish we could look it up.
Let's see.
He's ridiculously bad. Willing to bet he shoots 30% in clutch time. Uh-oh, Dylan. What that face? What's that?
No.
What's that?
He bad. He bad.
He bad. Oh. Oh.
He very bad.
Oh.
He very bad. You know who's also bad? Would you say Dame is clutch?
Oh no.
Would you say Dame is clutch?
I would. I would. No, I'm not going to qualify. I would. I've seen Dame hit clutch shots, but I have seen Dame miss shots too at the end of games. But
his field goal percentage is barely better than James Harden's field goal percentage since 2017. James Harden shoots 37% from the field. Dame shoots 39.
Yeah, see, I need you to be in the 40s.
James Harden shoots 29% from 3.
Stinks.
Lillard shoots 30.
That's bad. That's horrible. And Dame's is bad because Dame will just chuck. So, like, when you shoot it, like, nah.
Kawhi shoots 44% or 43% from the field in crutch time.
Just over the Mendoza line. And you got to be over 40 for me. You got to at least.
Kyrie as well, 43. But we know Kyrie's a clutch bucket getter.
Kyrie will get you that bucket. I literally saw him do this last night. Gave Golden State. He was punching Golden State in the eye last night.
This is all since 2017, mind you.
So, well, that's more.
But that's like prime James Harden. Like,
yeah, because didn't he win the MVP in what, 18?
18, yep.
18 he won it? When LeBron should have won it?
Yeah.
When both Russell Westbrook and James Harden broke the NBA record for turnovers in a season.
Yeah.
That was Isaiah Thomas's MVP, actually, if we're being for real here.
I would have gave it to him over. That was bronze.
That was that year Isaiah Thomas led that Celtics team.
When
his sister died.
When did they go to the second round?
They went to the second round. James, come on, man, don't do that.
Did they leave the conference finals?
Oh no. Well, he got hurt, right?
Yes,
no,
he hurt his hip.
No, James, he got hurt and his sister died. Like he had a rough.
He lost his tooth.
It was rough. And he lost his tooth in the playoffs. And then I believe Dylan's right.
They had that great playoff series against Washington.
That's when he chipped his tooth.
Yeah.
That's when he chipped his tooth.
When Bradley Beal when Bradley Beal was carrying John Wall across the finish line every game.
Yeah.
Yes.
Avery Bradley had John Wall in hell. Hell.
Memorable bucket that John Wall had was the buzzer beater that he got to win that game.
Yeah, Dylan's right about that. Avery Bradley had John Wall in hell. In hell. Oh. But all that to say, y'all know what clutch means. Don't.
Which event are we starting with, Mike?
Oh, we gotta go in order. We gotta start with the skills challenge. You got the picture?
I do.
Nice. Nice.
Let me tell you who I'm not picking.
Y'all gotta update me on. As much as of a basketball lover I am, I haven't really kept up on the changes for All-Star Weekend.
Don't worry, I also think it's all stupid. So we're gonna make it work.
You know I think it's stupid.
So we got the skills challenge participants. We got Team Cavs consisting of Donovan Mitchell and Evan Mobley. Team Spurs, Chris Paul and Wemby. Oh, beat drop like you, so it can be appropriate. Okay, so we start over. NBA Skills Challenge participants. Team Cavs, led by Donovan Mitchell and Evan Mobley. Team Rooks, with Zachary Risachet and Alex Sarr.
Trash.
Let me tell you a team I'm not picking. Team Spurs with Chris Paul and Victor Wembanyama, and Team Warriors with Draymond Green and Moses Moody. Let me tell you another team that I'm not picking. Mike, I'm going to go first here because I'm going to pick him before anybody can, and I'm going to take Chris Paul and Wemby for the skills challenge.
Really?
Really?
I mean, listen, he's the point guard.
And Wemby is a dog.
I feel like Chris Paul
but
that title.
He will always be the point guard. Give me
Zachary Risachet and Alex Sarr.
Yes, that's why I
absolutely. So James, I don't know if James is gonna get in on the Gatorade. Dylan, give me one on Cleveland.
I'll take one on San Antonio.
I'll give you one. You in on this, James? singles. I'm not doing this pack. I'm not doing this pack shit with you, James. I'm doing singles.
Yeah, I'll take the Wizard guys.
You're crazy.
The Hawk and Wizard.
The Hawk and the Wizard. If I will say this,
and listen, Alex Sarr playing against Wemby and friends. He has his number.
Well, it's a skills
that means
challenge.
Nothing in this. It means nothing in this. If that was Buddy Hield, I would take the Warriors. I would take Buddy Hield and Draymond. But since it's Moses Moody,
remember when Moses Moody got drafted and Kendrick Perkins literally had like a conniption? Moody.
Could not get that out. Struggle. Give me Team Cleveland. Give me the land. And I'll take one. I kind of want two. Kind of want two, but I'm gonna take one because I'm gonna get two because James is gonna lose.
What's next?
Or you want to do 2-1-0 because they're gonna finish in like standing.
Nah, we only want to do the winner here.
We're going too far.
We want to do outright.
I want to get something from James either way because it might not be San Antonio, but I know Cleveland beat Washington. I know that. I know we beat that Hawk Wizard.
Sure.
3.9.
And this is what Dylan will call the main event.
This is the real main event, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry, 3-point contest. Jalen Brunson from the Knicks, Cade Cunningham from the Pistons, Darius Garland from the Cavs, Tyler Hero from the Heat, Buddy Hield from the Warriors, Cam Johnson from the Nets, Damian Lillard from the Bucks, and Norman Powell from the Clippers. Give me 3 on T-shirt boy.
Man.
Give me 2 on Jalen Brunson.
Y'all crazy. Man.
We act like Cam Johnson's not one of the best shooters in the basketball right now?
All that jibber jabber we was just talking. Give me 3 on Dame Lillard right now. Give me Dame right now.
If I wasn't picking Cam Johnson, the person I was going to pick is Norman Powell.
He scares me. I don't think Cade is ready for this yet. Darius Garland is streaky, so if he gets hot, he could, but he's got to go multiple rounds. So I don't think he can multiple rounds do this. Tyler Hero stinks. Buddy Hield is also streaky.
Tyler Hero might win.
Tyler Hero's streaky. Tyler, Buddy, and Darius are all streaky. Cam Johnson, Jalen Brunson, they could win. Like Dylan, I'm trolling because, of course, he picks the net.
T-shirt
man. Johnson could. He could actually win.
He can shoot.
He could.
This is like the perfect competition for him in his type of shooting.
Jalen Brunson can also.
I think Jalen Brunson will do well here too. But I'm going to rock with the guy. I'm going to rock with T-shirt man.
I got to go Dame time, man.
You're a fraud, Mike.
You're
a fraud.
Well, James took Brunson, so I can't.
Doesn't mean you can't also take him.
Then what happens if he wins? Do you owe us 6? Like what?
Never mind. Don't take him.
How does that work?
You would have to. You would just swap. I don't know.
Exactly. Like
it would just be me trying to figure out how to pay y'all. Yeah, no, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. Never mind. Brunson's taken. Brunson's taken.
All right, that's fine. I'll take my man Dame.
Shout out to Cade for being in this.
I want 3.
I got 3 on this too for the 3-point contest. 3 for 3.
I got 2.
Okay, we only got to give James 2. That's
all right.
Fine. I'll give James 2.
And then this trash. This trash.
Give me 2 on McClung.
Why is this the ending event? Who is Matas Buzelis?
I don't know, but Vince Carter said that he's gonna win. And if there's one thing I know, is I'm a roll with. I really want to pick Steph. I really want to pick Castle. I really want to pick Castle.
Shout out to Vince Carter.
VC said that whoever that is on Chicago is gonna win. I heard him describe. I watched him. He gave this whole long-winded answer, but Vince thinks he's gonna win. So, who are you taking, Dylan?
I'm going with the proven commodity. Well, Jake James already took Max, so never mind. I'm not taking proven commodity. Give me Stephen Castle. Stefan Castle.
All right, fuck it. I'm a roll with the Hall of Fame right now. Raptors legend Vince Carter and pick my tots. Me and my tots.
Yeah, legend.
Give me two. Give me two on my tots.
Only reason Raptors retired his jersey because the Nets were trying to do it first. Losers.
Raptors legend.
Losers.
James, he's a two-time champion. I'm only giving you one.
Yeah, I'm only giving you one, too.
I'm only giving you one. I want two if Matas wins, though.
What kind of bullshit is that? Man up.
I'll give you two, Dylan. I'll give you two, though. I'm giving
then
James
fuck,
one.
just give me two, period. Just give me two, period. Fuck it.
I don't want to give James two for Matt, because Matt is probably going to win.
Oh, well, Mike. Figure it out.
They're taking the underdogs.
Watch Andre Jackson be the one that wins all of this.
I know, fucking
Neanderthal Andre Jackson.
He comes out here and does like a triple 360 off the fucking scoreboard or something.
That boy has a he has a strong brow. He looks like he could be in the family of the fucking Sasquatch from the Geico commercials.
Yeah. All right. I fucking hate you. I will give me two. I'll do two.
There we go, Mike.
I'll do two. I want two of Matas wins.
Matas. All right, we got Team Chuck, Team Kenny, Team Shaq, and then I think Candace Parker has a bunch of just like rookies and sophomores.
She gets whoever wins the rookie game. So whoever wins that game, that's her team.
So Chuck picked all of just the foreigners and Trae Young because he had Giannis, but Giannis got swapped out. So Team Chuck is Shai, Jokic, Donovan Mitchell, Sengun, Siakam, Karl Anthony Towns, Wembanyama, and Trae Young. Kenny is Jalen Brunson, Cade Cunningham, Anthony Edwards, Darius Garland, Tyler Hero, Jaren Jackson, Evan Mobley, and Jalen Williams. Shaq is Jaylen Brown, Steph Curry, Kevin Durant, James Harden, Kyrie Irving, LeBron James, Damian Lillard, and Jason Tatum. I don't know if there's a world where that team doesn't win.
Shaq's team is...
I do like Chuck's team, but Shaq's team is more athletic. More athletic and dangerous.
How does works?
Give me Team Shaq.
The over is crazy. Who are you taking, James? Are you talking? Can you hear him? I can't.
I cannot hear him. He's muted. Now he's unmuted.
I don't know if you're talking. We cannot hear you.
This works.
Oh, there you are.
So there was a bracket. Let me see if I can.
I would say I don't know who plays who though.
I just had it. Oh, here we go. I got it.
While you do that, let me just introduce Anthony has joined us.
Yes, I'm here. Yeah. I'm enjoying to see people. What are we doing here?
We have the semifinal round, which would be Team Chuck versus Team Kenny. And that would be whoever wins that goes to the finals. And then semifinal 2 is Team Shaq versus Team Candace. Winner of that goes to the finals to play, and winner of that wins the little tournament.
Oh, man.
All I know is Team Shaq going to run through the fucking Rising Star team.
They are.
Oh, it's going to be fun. That's going to be fun to watch. The Chuck Kenny team is be good.
How much you got on Shaq's team, Dylan?
I'll put 2. Mike was talking all that shit about All-Star Weekend. Now he's over here sweating bullets.
Because I was talking about Kenny's team.
Kenny doesn't have enough size, but then Chuck has all size.
That's what I mean. Kenny's team could just run past them. And no one, like, Chuck's team can't really shoot outside of Trey and Donovan and Cat. Well, and Shay.
Emmy and Trey Young. What are we doing here? He said, Like, what are we doing, Mike?
All right, give me Chuck. Give me Chuck for 2. Give me Chuck for 2. Give me Chuck for 2. Anthony, are you looking at the thing? We're betting Gatorade on who's gonna win.
Betting Gatorade on who's gonna win.
Just being degenerate gamblers, you know?
So we're picking one person, or like we're picking one team?
Yes.
So Mike has Chuck's team, and who do you have, Dylan?
I have Shaq's.
Give me Candace.
Anthony, take Candace.
I was saying.
No, I was actually looking at the list when you guys were talking. I had to go with Chuck's team. That's the best team.
Well, Mike, you know what that means for you.
Listen. He didn't jinx it.
I don't know, Dylan.
He didn't any amount of black magic that could have jinxed that Super Bowl. That was in waxing.
When I look at these lineups, you're not telling me anyone's going to beat Chuck's team. I'm sorry. Like,
I am telling you somebody's going to beat Chuck's team.
So, what is that? Is that
Chuck's team has a lot of height
both
and length.
Both 2, Dylan?
Huh?
I'm taking Chuck. So is it 1-1? Do we split the 2, or do we each get 2?
Split the 2. That way we're not spending $1 billion.
So that's 1. I'll take an extra one. All right. Nobody, yeah. Anthony was like, I'm not taking them young bucks.
Anthony, pick for the other one.
What's the other one?
Skills competition. Who are you picking?
Oh.
I know who he's picking.
No, I'm not picking Wemby and Chris Paul. So no.
In a skill?
No. I'm gonna go with Team Cavs.
We had one on this, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, you're just gonna have to give us both one.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm cool with that.
Did you pick Team Cavs too?
Yes, he did.
I did.
Oh my god!
About to be a long.
Like, don't say anything else. Let him pick who he's gonna pick.
And Anthony, there's
this has
3 Gatorade. There's 3 Gatorade on this 3-point shootout.
3 Gatorades. Sheesh. 3 Gatorades.
Singles.
Why is Cam Johnson?
Because Cam Johnson's one of the best 3-point shooters in basketball. What are we doing?
So I'm assuming you picked him then. Let's see.
Because he can realistically win this.
3 Gatorade packs or singles?
Singles.
Yeah. I have to go with Dame Time on that one.
You're just picking everybody Mike's picking. I knew this was gonna happen. This is great.
Are you serious? Did you?
Yeah.
You gotta be kidding me! Wow. I was this close to picking Brunson, but I was like,
I need you to pick somebody else because I'm not having.
Mike, keep your mouth shut.
I'm down 5 to Dylan. I'm not splitting this 3. I need.
Who are these people? I know who Stephen Castle is. That's it.
And this is the main event of All-Star Weekend. This is my point. We have a bunch of no names who are in the dunk contest when we have superstars of the 3-point contest.
There's 2 on this, Anthony. I'm signing off. I'm telling you right now. I'm telling you right now. I'm gonna sign the fuck off.
I'm looking at 2 people and I'm trying to decide between the 2.
Here we go.
I swear. Yo, Anthony, don't play with me.
I'm gonna go with Mac. I'll go with Mac on this one.
He went insane.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Mac on that one.
If you would have picked Matas Buzelis, Mike was going to have a stroke live.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Are you serious? It was between those 2, actually.
I knew it.
It was between those 2. I kept looking at him. I was like, I wanted to pick him, but I was like, I heard that Mac dude's pretty nice. Like,
well, Mac's 2-time champ.
Yeah.
Mac can do this. Mac's about it.
Yeah, it was literally down to those 2 for me.
Good job, man.
I love this. Devalue all of Mike's winnings in Gatorades.
Dylan, I want my 3. I want my
3. Oh, hold up. There's a clip from Inside the NBA from 39 minutes ago that I'm going to show you guys, and it's hilarious. So let me put this here because we're having fun.
I'm tired of shit. And the words of Montel Rich, I'm tired of shit, America. We get fired anyway, Ernie. Fuck it.
Oh!
Wait, what?
I'm tired of shit, America.
What?
We get fired anyway, Ernie. Fuck it.
Yo, what? What?
Shaq.
Yo, what is wrong with this guy? He said we getting fired anyway. Fuck it. Yo, no fucks given.
Chuck's coffee mug.
They tried to take that away from us.
Yeah, Chuck's coffee
Oh my god.
Usually that's a Chuck thing. Shout out to Shaq.
The level of privilege you need to have to not give that kind of fuck.
My goodness.
All right, what's next, Michael?
All right. What's next?
Now we gotta actually talk some basketball. Let's hand out some mid-season awards for the NBA, which I don't think this is too difficult.
Nah, I think
just that we'll recap the preseason picks since we're all here. See if anybody wants to stick with their preseason picks. James, in the preseason, you said Ja Morant would be MVP.
Ah, shit. Ja has played like 15 games this year.
I mean, he still qualifies right now, but he's not going to.
That won't last long. I know that because he's on my fantasy team. He's out every other game. That won't last long.
Your fantasy team that you're in last place, James? That fantasy team?
I have 8 injuries.
Anthony, I'm 1,000% sure that your MVP won't get it because he doesn't qualify anymore. Luka Doncic MVP.
Yeah. Injury bug hit that motherfucker. You want to talk about injuries? So what do we do? This
Dylan's slim chance, probably not, but slim chance. Anthony Edwards MVP.
No.
I mean, there's still a chance.
But the non-0% chance.
I swear I hate that line. Fucking Roz.
Roz has incorporated a lot of things into the lexicon of this chat that I use in my day-to-day life. A non-zero chance is something I say almost daily now at work.
My pick is looking great. I have SGA for the preseason.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys.
And I will stay with that. I will stay with that.
Guys, I think
I would stay the course too.
His pick. I think he lies. He says something on the show, and then he goes and he changes when we're not paying attention. So try to just speaky, man. I need a speaky.
It doesn't matter if SGA wins the MVP because y'all not going to give me credit for it anyway. So it does not matter.
I predicted the NBA champions last year in the preseason, and I didn't get shit.
Why are we still complaining about not winning stuff?
Exactly.
Why are we still doing this?
Mike just wants to be a fucking curmudgeon and just be like, right, mean to me because I'm shut up.
I didn't bring this up. Dylan did.
I can't win nothing. No, you brought it up because you said, "Oh, I could get this right and I still won't get any credit." Shut up.
Ain't nobody gonna say nothing when I get it right, but it's cool.
Mike is all just sitting here. Everybody, look at me! Look at me!
The problem is it's voted on, Mike. So what you got to do is make it memorable.
Yeah, I got to put a hashtag on it, or it doesn't exist.
Yeah. Do something creative.
Do a TikTok dance video, Mike.
Yeah, there you go.
Ridiculous in this chat. So, are you guys changing? Because I'm
changing. I'm going with Shy. I'm going with SGA.
He said, "I'm changing. I'm going with."
That's fucked up. He's taking your MVP. He ain't speaking
right.
That way, if Mike wins, I get credit too.
I'm gonna take all the credit for it.
And everybody's gonna remember Dylan picking Shea for
that's exactly what's gonna happen.
Yep.
Yes, thanks, Dylan. It took me a second to realize what you were doing, but it's okay. But yes, James, he's just we're going to get to the speakies at the end of the year, and Dylan picking SGA as MVP is going to get more votes than me picking
We
SGA.
need to figure out a system here.
It's gonna
figure out what system is there to figure out?
We need to stop going off of that because that clearly sucks. Here, that clearly is terrible.
Terrible for who though?
For everybody who should win, like me. There needs to be a
like me.
What?
We should be giving.
Y'all literally trying your hardest to sabotage James' victories.
I think what Mike should do.
Two times.
I think
like, we gotta change the structure of everything.
I'm proud of James. I'm glad you won. Fuck you. But Mike should share the predictions in the chat because we should see everybody's predictions.
I found
that's all it sounds like to me.
Dylan, I found Roz's NBA picks.
Oh, what were they?
I found Roz's preseason NBA.
Mike and I, in the pre-show meeting, we're talking about some of the picks we made, and he's like, "Where's Roz? I don't see any of Roz's picks
on anything."
On anything.
No, I found it. Yeah, I couldn't find it, but I found it. His MVP, his preseason MVP was Wemby. I don't think that's going to happen.
That's not going to happen.
His hot takes are so Roz. It's just Sar on the Wizard. He got this one right. This is the prediction. Sar stinks. That's
That's good.
And you know, I think he's on something there. Clay finishes top 5 in 3-point percentage. Only Roz would think that is his prediction for the year. Harden finishes top 5 for MVP. He's not going to finish top 5, but he's having a good year. I think that was the point that he was making. So,
well, he's still wrong. Remember, let him know that's what he said.
And then it takes a hard left. Suns win the division.
Ooh.
Milwaukee gets the 1 seed and bounces back.
Ooh.
Damn, all his picks is bad.
Yes. And he had Boston, Dallas in the finals, with Boston going back.
Ooh.
So
the Boston part's not bad. It's just the Dallas.
Actually, you know what? If AD is healthy, I'm telling you, Dallas has a chance.
They do.
He's about to be out for a whole. Who knows?
Month. He's out. He's definitely out for 4 to 6 weeks. He's definitely coming back for like St. Patrick's Day. Like, so.
Who would have called this kerfuffle with the Suns?
Listen, Dylan predicted the Suns to be out of the first round again this year. That's looking great.
It's
an oldie but a goodie.
It's looking good. James, your pick of the Magic being a top 5 seed, they need to step up for you. They're down 5 games.
First half of the season.
I don't think Ben Simmons is going to win the most improved player, James. Don't think that's going to happen.
He probably doesn't.
Maybe. You also said the Bucks will miss the playoffs. And it was looking good in November and December.
Then they just turned it the fuck on.
And then now that you're here, maybe you can explain to us. Zach Edey will give Wemby problems. Huh?
He dunked on Wemby this year.
You say he dunked on Wemby this year?
Yes.
So does that qualify as problems?
That points to problems. Yeah.
And he blocked him. That same game.
What are we doing here?
And he blocked Wemby that same game, but he didn't. But they sat him because it was on minutes restriction.
What?
What are we doing?
What are we doing?
Wait, hold on. Am I being laughed at right now? I mean, I'm giving but facts here. He dunked on Wemby in their matchup, and he blocked Wemby in that game. But he didn't play. He played like 10 minutes that game because he was on injury restriction. He's on minutes restriction.
I see the Zach Edey dunks on Wemby. You can look that up. I don't know if I don't know what else that means for you though. But
they'll play again, and we'll watch it when they play again.
And he will give him problems.
We'll gauge it off of that. We'll see.
Can we clarify a little bit more what problems means?
Yo, to understand it, this is right up your alley.
Thank you.
Is it 2 blocks? Is it a couple blocks? Is it he's just scoring on him all night? What's going on?
James, hit him with a couple Anthonyisms. Not going to do it. You'll see. You'll know what it means. Remember, what was it last year for WrestleMania? He was like, "I'll give your acknowledgement if Cody wins the title with passion." You get no credit, not enough passion. Meanwhile, Cody is crying in the middle of the ring.
Cody's crying. Everybody's crying.
Everybody's running out to the fucking ring crying.
Samantha Irvin's crying, voice cracking while she's announcing the winner. Anthony not moved. Anthony's sitting there watching it like this.
Not enough passion.
I didn't feel. Nope, I didn't feel it. I didn't feel it.
I don't think it was enough.
That prediction is gonna just be one of those, just got you. You got it.
Yeah, it's Wemby is gonna have a better season than Julius Randle. What does it entail?
But he did not have a good. Before you
did he play with passion?
Anthony, he did not have a good season.
Did he play with passion?
Hey, passion can mean a lot of things. He did play with passion, by the way. He played with a lot of passion.
Can't be measured, can it?
Some things just don't show up on the stat sheet.
Yeah.
Heart.
Grit.
Yeah.
Determination.
Clutch gene.
Yep, clutch gene. Yep.
Yep. Killer instinct, too.
Yep.
Those things don't show up.
Bunch of bullshit.
What are we on 9?
Yeah, say yours, Mike.
Bucks lose in the first round. Depends on the matchups. I have Orlando in the Eastern Conference Finals. I don't think that's going to happen. I have the Pacers losing in the first round. That could still happen.
Hold the phone. Hold the fuck up. Hold up. You mean to tell me after giving me so much shit for calling out the Magic having a good season and having a resurgence and having an identity now and having some really good players and become a real good team, that you jumped on the bandwagon?
I picked them to lose in the Eastern Conference Finals. Yes.
Yes,
and
James.
you gave them the confidence of the Eastern Conference Finals.
Yes.
No more
I did
questions,
not.
Your Honor.
They're still your favorite team.
No more questions, Your Honor.
We also have a clarification. Well, we don't have a clarification. It doesn't matter because
It doesn't matter, Michael.
Wrong.
Doesn't
Dylan's
matter,
going to be
Michael.
wrong either way. But in my preseason predictions, James, I picked the Nets to win more than 25 games.
That was 26.
I did too. I was wrong.
6 as well.
It was 25.
I was wrong.
God damn. Well, what's the record right now?
They're 20 and 30 something. 20 and
the clock is ticking. They are, James, I got you 20 and 34.
Jordy knows what to do.
20 and 34.
Jordy knows what to do. He's going to get the call.
They are 6 and 4 in their last 10. They are on fire right now.
Yep.
So they have to go 4. They have to go like 4 and 24 or something like that in the last 28 games.
It's been done.
Actually, Dylan, correction. They won 6 in the second half. So this can also be something that can happen again.
Listen, and they lose in the last one of the buzzer beaters. I'll be all right.
They are. I'm going to pick out.
So wait, what was the bet on this?
Over 25. Dylan and James have a bet on 26, but I said, which is still 26. But
I have a bet.
In some crazy world, if Dylan still wins his bet, y'all should like double up on his winnings, like, because that would be absurd. Like, I would literally campaign for y'all to double up on the winnings. Because that would be insane.
It's just a prediction for Mike. It's a bet.
For me. But I would be sick if Brooklyn figured out a way to not do this. I would be sick. But Dylan's in trouble. I'm gonna tell you why Dylan's in trouble.
We play Washington.
When they come out of All-Star break, they play Cleveland, which they're gonna lose, and then they play Philly and Washington back to back. They're getting one of those games.
5 games.
They're getting both of those games.
I don't know. Washington beat us last time.
If they win both of those games, Dylan.
Oh, you're done. It's cooked.
I'll be so pissed. I'll be so pissed. I don't even care about being wrong at that point.
What if they not even those two? What if they win the first game back?
If they win the Cleveland game, Dylan.
Throw it away. Throw it away. Throw it away. I will concede whatever prediction and bet. Throw it away.
The most
net thing of all time is trading back for your pick so you can be bad, and then you just don't. That's a very jet thing. That's a very jet thing.
The schedule is hard, though, James. I'm looking at it. The schedule's hard. There's not a lot of wins on here.
Hey, man, listen.
You just got to find 5. 28 games. You just got to find 5 wins.
Hey, I need them to be. Dylan can get it. Dylan knows what's going on. D-Lo can get it done.
I need them to beat Portland. I need them to beat Detroit. They have
to beat Portland.
Game. They have to win the Charlotte game.
He's gonna do the ultimate fuck you.
The Hornets stink.
The Hornets game has got to be a win. San Antonio's a 50-50 game.
No,
Chicago's a 50-50 game.
Chicago's a 50-50 game.
Chicago's not a 50-50 game. They're going to beat Chicago. The Bulls stink.
They play Washington again. They play New Orleans still. Like, there's wins here. There's enough. New Orleans.
Yeah, there's more than enough wins on this schedule.
Charlotte.
They just lost their guy for the rest of the season. Yeah.
They play Indiana on a back-to-back games in Indiana for some weird reason.
No, Dylan.
So maybe they can catch Indiana sleeping.
Schedule, you might be cooked.
I see like 7-8 wins on this.
Make the call, Sean Marks.
There's wins here. It's doable.
Sean Marks is not answering your phone calls. He saw your tweets and he saw the.
No. It's not for me. I'm telling him to make the call, not me. Call him to make the call, Sean Marks. Call down to Jordy and tell him, hey, stop it. Again, I will say this over and over again. Jordy Fernandez was absolutely the right hire. Absolutely the right hire. He's a really good fucking coach. To be coaching this ragtag group of fucking bums the way he's coaching it, it's fucking crazy.
Get it done, dude.
Them sweeping Houston is crazy.
Wild.
Sweeping Houston is crazy.
Didn't they beat the Rockets and then lost to the Wizards the next day or some shit?
Back-to-back games against the Rockets, faces the Wizards the second they trade Valanciunas and Kuzma, blown out of the fucking arena. Blown out of the fucking
So this is their last. They beat Charlotte. They beat Houston. They blew Houston out. Then they stole one against Houston. Then, like Dylan said, then they got blown out by Washington. Then they beat Miami.
Yep, they beat
Miami.
They beat them bad.
Then
I was there.
Charlotte. Then they beat Philly.
I tell you, that Nets team, they got some upside, man.
There's not. Most of those guys aren't going to be here. They're not. This is just a feisty team of fucking bums.
Where are they going? Dylan, trade deadline's gone.
No, next year, most of these guys aren't on contract. What are you
talking about?
We
don't care about next year. We don't care. We don't care about that. We care about this year. This year.
He said this Nets team has some. These guys won't be here next year, so who cares? Half of the team is on two-way contracts. Most of the guys are just have 1 year remaining.
Me and James could care less.
Yo, Mike, you know what I hear from Dylan?
Excuses.
No. That too. But what I also hear is that these guys ain't got shit to lose. Win out. That's what I hear. These guys ain't got nothing to lose. Win out. Go out there and win out, fellas.
Win out. Go do it. Go be something. And you know what the worst part about it is for Dylan? They're 1 game out of the play-in. These
so
dudes
bad.
is gonna play hard.
They
are gonna play hard, Dylan. They gonna fight. They gonna fight.
It's so bad.
Done.
You remember what that was?
So dumb. I hate it. Like I have guys like Keon Johnson on this team. Where the fuck he crawled out of to fucking sit here and just randomly drop 30 the other night. And I'm just like, why? Why? They're not rosterable. What's happening? There's a bunch of people on this team who are not rosterable on any other team. Any other team.
And Dylan's favorite player
hasn't even played yet.
He's coming back. He'll be back after the All-Star break.
Sure will.
Can't wait. Walking bucket. That's what you said.
I can't wait for him and D'Lo to fight. That's what I can't wait for.
And get a bucket, Thomas.
And then Cam Johnson just goes on fucking burners. It's fucking crazy. Cam Johnson is everything Mikal Bridges was supposed to be last year.
Mikal has gone
crazy.
On. Contrary to what Dylan will try to tell you, Mikal is having a good year.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
He's having statistically the worst shooting year he's had in 5 years.
Statistically, within the dynamic of this team constructed today, he's playing very well.
He's playing fine.
Not worth 6 first-round picks.
I care less how many picks they gave up if it turns into a wing. I don't care.
You say that now.
I don't care.
You say that now.
He's doing 17, 3 and 3. He's averaging.
You give Josh Hart 2 more of those shots, and Josh Hart is the better player out of the 2 of them.
Says a lot about Josh Hart.
It says very little about Mikal Bridges.
It says a lot about Josh Hart.
Says a lot about Josh Hart.
Says or less about Mikal Bridges.
Josh Hart is better
than a lot of people. Who cares, Dylan?
I care.
Dubs.
All day. Bum ass Bruce.
But hey, listen. D'Lo and Cam Thomas on the same court. That just like
no defense getting played.
But hey,
listen, if D'Lo and Cam Thomas are on the court, that means Keon Johnson's not. And so we're good there. Because Keon Johnson's playing for his life.
Outscore the other team. That's what it sounds like.
And then give it right back.
Hey, somebody's got to miss first, and that's what they're banking on. They got to miss first.
I put money D'Lo gonna miss first. I'll put money D'Lo gonna miss first.
D'Lo trying to get back in the playoffs, man. I remember what that looked like. I remember what it looked like.
Yeah, I remember him being bad in the playoffs every time I've seen him.
Nah, man. Him and Karis LeVert did work.
No. Wrong point guard.
Who are they going against? Miami?
Who was it?
They were going against Philly. That's when Jared Dudley tried to fight Ben Simmons.
It went 5 or 6 games, right?
No.
Where did it go?
Yeah, they got swept. It was all D'Lo's fault.
Trying to get his lick back.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, he's got his lick back against Philly. Philly's terrible.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Philly will get in the playoffs. And
they're not getting in the playoffs.
Not this year.
Philly's a top 3.
Not with Paul George dropping 2. I think we need to have a dialogue about Paul George.
Take control, Mike.
We have gotten a little off the rails, as they would say. But, I mean, we're back. There's the only other thing to talk about for basketball.
Hold on. Say my predictions. You didn't say any of my predictions. Say all my right predictions. Go ahead.
Can I change my MVP too as well?
Yes, Anthony. Who are you changing?
Victor Wembanyama.
No, that's not bad. Who did I had Luka. That's not such a good pick if he was fucking healthy. Fuck, I'll go with Jokic.
You should have picked Shy so we could all take away from Mike's glory.
I'm changing mine to Shy.
Yeah, that means we get co-speakies, right?
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
Take a picture just like Shaq and Kobe. You like that?
It's gonna be like Grant Hill and Jason Kidd winning co-rookie of the year. We're all just holding on to the speaking, just like.
Yeah.
Damn, Mike, they just stole your thunder, man.
That's what That's what happens here. Dylan's right prediction, like the Hornets making the play-in. Dylan, that prediction.
That's not a good one. That's a bad one. What about my Pistons one?
Woo, Chile, them Hornets stink.
What was Dylan's prediction that he didn't get?
Hornets make the play-in.
Ooh.
Homeboy getting hurt kind of fucked me up on that.
No, Mark Williams.
Yeah, Mark Williams.
That's who derailed the season.
Yep.
Dylan has the Pistons over 35, so he needs 36 for the Pistons. Which, I mean,
it's looking good. It's looking good.
It's doable. They have 29 right now. So
he picked over 30 and they got 29.
They got over 35.
Over 35.
They gonna win 40.
They might get 40. They might get 40.
Put a hashtag on it, Dylan.
Hashtag Pistons 40.
Detroit 40. He said that Zach LaVine would get traded, and he did.
That's also a good thing.
He said Brandon Ingram would be traded, and he was. And he said that Wemby would win Defensive Player of the Year.
And he probably will.
Yeah, those are some good predictions.
Like,
he also said that Anthony will have 4 predictions wrong, and that's looking good. Because Anthony has already gotten Kings win in-season tournament wrong, so that's 1. Suns make Western Conference Finals. He's guaranteed 2 because Anthony has 3 teams in the Western Conference Finals. So he's got 2 wrong Anthony predictions.
Man, I told you to fix that.
You said what you said.
You said exactly. You said what you said.
And I said it was an error.
The Celtics don't make the Eastern Conference Finals. The Pacers make the Eastern Conference Finals.
Yeah, that's a terrible one.
And
wait, why am I wrong on the Kings playing one?
They didn't win the play-in.
The in-season tournament. You said they would make the.
Oh yeah, the in-season.
Oh, the in-season tournament. Oh, I thought you were talking about the. Oh, okay, never mind.
I mean, you have the Kings in the Western Conference Finals,
along with the Suns
and the Grizzlies.
I know the Grizzlies are gonna make it. Yeah, that Grizzlies one looking good though. They're 36-18, second in the West right now.
Does it?
They're second in the West.
They better not run into Denver.
They're not losing to Denver. It's a 7-game series.
Okay. Move on.
I'm sorry. The team with the better record has no chance against Denver. How much sense does that make?
I just don't think it's a good matchup.
Playoffs are a different beast.
They are a different beast. Ask Jamal Murray.
If they run into the Lakers, I think that's a good matchup for them. If they run into the Lakers, that's good. I think if they run into OKC,
Dallas is falling apart.
7.
Daniel Gafford just suffered a grade 3 MCL sprain and will miss 6 weeks.
Thank you.
That's 2 bigs down. Shit.
2? They down 5 bigs. Well, 3, 4. They down Gafford, Lively, AD.
Lively's out.
Another backup got hurt too. They're down 4 bigs.
Yeah, what's in the water over there?
Their bigs is hurting. But if they get all those bigs back, they're gonna be a problem.
RFK took all the fluoride out of water. Now Dallas is falling apart. Somebody's got to take the fluoride out of the water and raise the rain down my basketball.
Oh God!
Oh man, that would definitely get us some trouble.
Oh,
hey.
shit.
Oh God, Dylan.
Oh shit.
Oh man.
Oh God.
I need that. That shit.
And the Suns will lose in the first round, which
and
the Knicks will lose in the first round. We must stay firm on that because he has to come in here when we win that series on Post Game Live, which will be
I will have no problem standing my ground. The thing is, will all of y'all do the same?
We know which two.
I know one who won't.
Listen, I'll be the first on it to say I would give Dylan his pride. If the Knicks lose in the first round, I'll give Dylan his pride. That's a very bold prediction.
Will you be here to give him that?
Can't tell me it's not.
Yeah, where's he gonna be here?
Because if the playoffs started today, we'd be in a 7-game series against the Pistons.
Nigga, will you be here?
What?
If y'all lose in the first round, will you be here to give me my props?
I will.
There it is.
Book it.
I will book it.
We are not playing no 7-game series against Detroit. Detroit, that's a 5-game series, maybe 4.
No, I'm saying like we would be in it. I meant to say we would be in this. Our first round would be against Detroit.
Oh, I would say Detroit is not.
No, I didn't mean like literally 7 games. I meant like our first round match would be Detroit.
If that's the case, Cade Cunningham must have been the fucking second coming, because that would be awesome. That would be insane.
Detroit knocks us out. Cade must have won.
Detroit basketball.
I do think Detroit can get maybe 2 out of us. I think it would take a 6 to beat them.
Hell no, they get 1.
If that happens, I'm sending hashtag Detroit Phony the whole time.
Detroit's not as bad as you guys think they are.
But they are not as good as us. But they are not as good as us. And we're a bad matchup for them. We score way too many points for them. They can't. We are not the team they want to run into. They, believe it or not, they want to run into Cleveland. That's who Detroit wants to see. Detroit wants that smoke. Or Indiana. They could play with Indiana in the first round.
Yes.
They don't want Cleveland. Garland is tough, bro.
They don't want Cleveland.
Cleveland's going to be a headache. Like, Cleveland is going to be a headache.
They don't want Cleveland. They'd want Indy. And they would beat Indy.
About that trade, man.
Dylan, listen.
If Detroit and Indiana play a playoff series,
NBA TV special,
just us watching, nobody else.
I might take Detroit. Oh, I would have to take Detroit because I picked Indy to lose in the first round anyway.
Yeah.
I would be invested in that series. I would be Detroit basketball and y'all to death in here.
That was like me last year watching fucking Cleveland beat the brakes off of Magic.
Me and Dylan watched Cleveland. What are you talking about?
No, that was a good series. I watched that series.
NBA owes us money.
Did you, Anthony?
I did watch that series.
I remember me and Dylan watching 2 or 3 games of that.
He watched it because he had a bet with me.
Oh yeah,
I was live. I remember Donovan Mitchell went berserk in I think it was game. One of those games, he scored 50 points. He scored like the entire Cleveland's points in the second half or some wild shit like that.
I remember that because I fucking lost a pack of Gatorade to Anthony.
Yes, I remember because I was laughing because I believe that was the first bet you ever lost to him.
That was the first bet I ever lost, I think, in general. Up into that.
Yeah, James is typically on point with all his bets.
No, he lost the Connecticut Sun New York Liberty bet to me and Mike.
Was that?
Huh?
I said, was that before that?
Yes.
Just keep that Liberty logo on deck, Anthony. Deck. Never know. Never lost.
I ain't hear you keeping that energy when Stewie got spanked the other day 12-0.
Yeah, I was just about to say that, Mike. Just about to say that.
She wasn't in a Liberty jersey then, so it's all right.
Exactly. That is one. That ain't got nothing to do with me. I ain't got nothing
to do with me.
I saw none of that. That don't mean nothing.
That is a perfect example as to why the NBA will never do anything like this.
Yep, because them dudes' egos is too strong for that. With the sponsors and everything, nah.
Could never.
We'll never having like SGA out here or having LaMelo out here cooking fucking Kevin Durant or fucking Ja cooking
All you have to do is get the
LeBron.
players that have no respect for the other players.
Cinema.
You get a bunch of players that has no respect for the players that are stars. Cooked.
Oh, like Jalen Green.
Yeah, that's it.
Put all the young kids who think they're better than everybody in there.
Hello.
It's a wrap.
Just get a bunch of them. Dylan Brooks,
Anthony Edwards,
and like
you put Anthony Edwards in a one-on-one tournament against the top 10 players in the NBA. He's going to fucking tell them all they suck.
He's trying to kill.
Yeah, I mean,
he's talking mad shit. To be honest,
he said to KD, he said, "Listen, man, KD's great, but KD don't play no defense." And he fucking dunked on KD, bro.
Because Stewie's a top 5 player in the WNBA, right?
Yep.
Promptly packed up.
Quickly.
Promptly packed up.
Quickest 12 points I've ever seen in my life, bro.
Promptly packed up.
Rookie, yeah.
Right, and they had it seeded. Stewie was the 2 seed.
Let me also tell you.
Bad matchup.
Dylan will also tell you this. I don't know who this Skylar Diggins is, but this ain't the W Skylar Diggins because this Skylar Diggins.
It's a street ball, Skylar.
She is out here cooking them in the 3-on-3 and the 1v1. Cooking them
of the first resurgence of Utah Jordan Clarkson. Jordan Clarkson,
what a pull!
That was a pull. You know who she actually reminds me of? Who was that dude that pissed Jimmy Butler off in the bubble?
year J.R. Smith
that was playing out of his mind and then promptly disappeared after that.
You said in the bubble?
Yeah, remember
TJ Warren?
Yes. Skylar Diggins is bubble TJ Warren.
Bubble TJ Warren averaged like 30 a game.
Bubble TJ Warren was a Hall of Fame player. He was a Hall of Fame player.
Bubble TJ Warren is Gerald Green in 2K.
Yep, Gerald Green like 2K14.
Like
what year is that, Mike? TJ Warren. What year is that, Mike? He's your nemesis,
Rudy Gay.
Oh my God, 2K Rudy Gay is also wild.
2K Rudy Gay is my nemesis.
No, I'm talking about from the Warriors. What was his name? Jonathan.
Oh, Monte Ellis.
Oh,
Dylan Nemesis. Oh.
That 6'0" country bumpkin was giving you buckets.
I would never get over the line he said. You remember that line, Mike?
What?
The only difference between me and Dwayne Wade is a championship.
Yeah.
Like,
that.
No shit.
Seriously.
Oh my God.
Warriors beat the Rockets. The Rockets are slipping and sliding away. Away. They gonna mess around and they not gonna win in the first round. They're gonna mess around and run into fucking OKC and get punched in the eye. Or the Lakers. They gonna mess around at the cinema of having Luka cook Dylan Brooks in the playoffs.
Just gonna get mad like he ain't dropped 40 though.
Especially after Ime called Oh man, I need that Rockets Lakers series. I need that. But that's do we want to talk Luka to the Lakers? Jimmy buckets on the Warriors. Warriors
Jimmy's
look
playing
good.
great.
They're playing. He's playing rejuvenated, man.
Shout out to Jimmy. Also,
Still don't know how far they're gonna go, but I mean,
depends on who they play.
Mm.
Shout out to Jimmy getting Tim Hardaway's jersey because Tim Hardaway was talking about him in the media. Jimmy's level of petty just does not. It knows no ends. It knows no ends.
It has no limits. How do you do?
Because wearing Tim Hardaway's jersey number because he was trolling you is crazy. Crazy.
You got the run TNC.
Yeah, Jimmy's wearing number 10 on the Warriors.
Wow.
That's crazy.
They should have retired that.
They should have retired it. They absolutely should have retired it. And now Jimmy's out here making it look like a fool. We touched on it with the why are the Utah and the Clippers going to overtime? Do we think the Lakers can make noise this year? Clearly that trade is for the future, but do we think because they're not going to have a center?
Yeah, Alex Lynn without a big, I don't think so.
Alex Lynn is not a real center, so
yeah, he didn't look too good.
No, I'm gonna tell you a secret. Alex Lynn really has never been that good.
He's never been.
Despite what people think, you're like, "Oh my God, the Lakers signed Alex Lynn." Nobody fucking cares about Alex Lynn.
Nobody cares.
He's just there.
He added a body. They added a body.
I'm surprised they didn't go get Boogie, but you know,
Boogie's never playing in the NBA again.
I know. I don't know who he pissed off, but
it's too injury prone.
He pissed somebody off.
He pissed somebody off.
What is he? He's playing in Puerto Rico right now. He done. Because the rescinded Mark Williams trade, which is the first time I've ever seen anything like that.
No, if they put in a rescind, they rescinded it, right, and then the Hornets are trying to.
The Hornets are appealing it. Yeah,
appealing it. And
if they end up sending him back,
Williams is saying that he don't want to. They're appealing it, and they saying that they have to send him back to the Lakers. Imagine if they get him and still have Alex Lynn as just a body. I mean, they'd have two women. They'd have three actually.
That'd be some wild shit. I'd be incredibly shocked if something like that happens. But if they found something like actually to be like, hey, we're not a big fan of this, like, see you later. Apparently the Mavs didn't really do a physical on AD before they got him.
Yeah.
They're just like, yeah, send him.
Incompetent franchise.
What if they send him back?
Apparently, there was like some funny person on Twitter was like, "Can they rescind the trade? We got damn good. Can we get that back?"
They just would have to give it back. Though.
That'd be funny as shit.
That would have been funny.
They've had Luka for 3 games.
Yeah, send him back.
Luka
would probably be like, "I'm never playing here again."
Yo,
Luka would absolutely never play there again.
Would be worth so much money.
Oh yeah, he'd go back and be like,
"Those
hey, I'm back.
Laker jerseys would be worth money."
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they'd be more than the Melo Atlanta Hawks jersey.
That Melo Hawks jersey. It doesn't. He wasn't on the team long enough for mass production. Atlanta was nice enough to make him one. but it's not a real jersey.
Shout out to Melo. He's an NBA analyst now.
Yeah, for NBC.
Yeah.
Can't wait.
Yeah, shout out to Melo.
Melo's gonna have to clean up a little bit. He can't be saying "fuck out of here" on NBC.
I know Shaq said "fuck it" on fucking TNT.
I know. Shaq clearly is rewriting in real time. So I don't know, but
I hope that NBC broadcast is good. I hope it is. They're trying to make Iron Eagle the main play-by-play, and I'm like, I'm in. I'm in. Love Iron Eagle. He's great.
What's next, Mike?
We're done with basketball. It's time to, there was a football game on Sunday. I don't know if you saw it. I heard a couple people watched it. Just a few people watched it.
I just watched the scorecast. I didn't watch it.
You were there for halftime.
You was there for halftime.
Shout out James and I.
Yes. Shout us out, Mike.
Yeah, shout us out. Give us props.
Why would we need a shout out, Mike? Tell the people.
Yeah, come on.
Because you thought that you guessed the
No. Wait,
the first song performed.
I asked you why would we be shouted out, not saying that we did anything. You're already slighting us. What the hell?
Because
I said, why would we be shouted out?
For predicting that the halftime song, first halftime song.
The first song, right?
First song performance,
yes.
What?
Yes. It was a freestyle.
Again, first song performed was what?
It was it's a freestyle.
First song performed was what?
Can you even search that freestyle, Mike? It doesn't exist. It's not a song. So the first song performed was. Tell them, Dylan.
Squabble Up.
Yes.
Squabble Up.
Yes.
Squabble Up.
Yes.
I mean, Google it right now. Then Google it right now.
Oh my God, Mike! You watched
Google
the show.
Google you. So did you. Google it.
Whoever's on a laptop, just search it really quick. Mike or Dylan. Search
I got it.
Thank you, Anthony, because Mike's been.
Andrew.
GNX freestyle.
Oh.
It was a squabble up.
Wow. I don't hear you saying "oh" for that.
Because I'm pulling it up right now. Oh, USA Today. Kendrick Lamar halftime playlist. GNX teaser.
That's not a
First.
song.
Teaser.
That's not a song.
First song.
Did he perform it?
Was it a song?
Did he perform it?
Was it a song? This is the type of bullshit we get when Mike has these little fucking moments where he's just refusing to acknowledge anything because we didn't give him the first song in a melody of songs that Usher performed last year. When we clearly set the parameter last week. Hey, we're talking about songs performed. Songs performed.
Yo, Mike, do me a favor. I got you. Search GNX teaser on all, man. Apple Music, Spotify. Tell me what you find. Search it. GNX teaser.
Sure thing.
You might find it might say like sorry we hit a snag. Results found, those type of things.
We've hit a snag.
Not there.
So
I guess it was just good because I guess it was just dead air that we all listened to.
It's not a song.
It was just dead air.
It wasn't a song.
He
did not perform a song.
He didn't perform anything.
He didn't perform a song.
Because the teaser is not a song, Mike.
So he didn't perform anything.
He performed "Squabble Up" as his first performed song.
That's not what I asked you. He didn't perform anything.
No. He did perform something first.
It just wasn't a song.
A teaser. It wasn't a song though. Sorry, Mike.
Now give us props.
So what happens when he releases GNX as a song?
GNX
Are you then wrong?
Is not a song, bro.
He was teasing the song.
All right.
What happens if he releases it as a song? Then what?
All right, cool. If he does,
I'm asking you. What happens if he releases it as a song?
If he does, I stand corrected because then it no longer is "Squabble Up" as the first performed song because he will turn that into a song. But in the instance if he does not, that will make us correct right now, which you are refusing to accept right now.
It would make you correct right now.
Yes, thank you.
So it's okay when you're correct right now.
No, I already answered that. I said I would stand corrected.
There's so many hypocrisies that go on in this pod. You guys have
no
give anybody credit is one of them.
The double standards that
wants all the credit in the world. But
He said the double standard.
Mike is also a walking double standard.
Live in the pod. Crazy. It's crazy.
You're perpetuating it.
The Eagles won by 1 billion.
1 billion.
Yes.
In a very tough to watch game where Mahomes literally the entire game was getting the ball snapped and immediately looking to run.
They got to him fast. They got to him early.
They were getting without blitzing, just blitzing the tackles. Just the defensive ends were just bullying them. Like, I get Joe Thuney is not a left tackle, and he's been playing rather well since moving there once their actual left tackle went down, but he got destroyed. Juwan Jennings got fucking destroyed. Like, they were having a field day, and he was just trying to just get out of there because the pressure was there immediately. And, like, it doesn't help that, like, a couple of the throws that Mahomes had on early third downs were just low, to especially a couple of those Kelsey targets. But his line was fucked up. He had to get that ball out quick.
Those pick sixes was bad.
Yeah, that was his interceptions were terrible. That one pick six to Cooper DeJean being probably the first interception by a white cornerback in fucking 100 years is crazy. Super Bowl. I'm sorry. First interception of his career, mind you, and first interception by a white cornerback fucking since like Super Bowl I. Fake stat. That sounds real. But yeah, it was a tough game. They were just overwhelming the Chiefs the entire time, and I thought Sirianni's confidence would be the thing that would have eventually like caused some type of comeback, because he came out of halftime was like, "We're running it up.
We're not going to stop."
And I was like, that's a crazy thing to do. But they didn't let Saquon get off at all, which cost me a lot of money.
Back from losing 2 years ago.
Cost me some money with Saquon not getting 90 yards and a touchdown. But
they were determined anyone but Saquon and everyone else got off.
And like, they couldn't get pressure. Even when they blitzed, they could not get pressure. They were just right there, and it's just like he saw The safety come down and was like, all right, cool, 2 steps, no pressure in my face. Here's a touchdown. Here's a touchdown.
Who's he?
Oh, here's Jalen Hurts. He played a great game. I'm not going to take anything away from him.
Will you apologize to him?
No.
Of course not.
I'm not.
Mike,
because he had all the time in the fucking world.
These guys always go for the bend the knee.
Because I could have thrown those passes with that much time.
Of course you could have.
Because he was not pressured all game.
Like,
all game.
Say, grind into dust.
Grind into dust.
Of course not.
He sat there, and whenever he had the time, which was all fucking game, he just did what he wanted. Just did what he wanted. His great wide receiving core got open, and AJ Brown is still mad. He always had a great wide receiving core. Stop.
Great offensive line.
Does he not have top 5 everything? Does he not have top 5 everything?
No, Mike, he literally has like top 5 everything.
It's top 5 everything. But despite all that, despite having top 5 everything and winning Super Bowl, AJ Brown is still just mad. He don't care about winning. He cares about getting the ball. He's literally a TO. Literally won the Super Bowl and then went on Instagram and was like, I'm not happy. I'm happy when I dominate. I'm happy when I do this. You just won the fucking Super Bowl. I thought winning the Super Bowl was going to make me happy, and it didn't. Did you know he pulled out that dumbass book again on the sideline?
Yeah, he did that on purpose. He was trolling.
Yeah. Turns out it's not trolling. Turns out it's not trolling, and it's real. It's very real.
If you're wondering what I'm looking at, I have Inside the NBA on the TV, and I don't know what exactly is happening. They have a Kia truck out here, and for some reason, they're trying to make Chuck open the trunk. And something I know this show too well.
There's got to be like a person in the trunk.
It was a bunch of basketballs that they usually drop on Chuck's head. Because I could just tell by watching it without the sound. There was a reason that they were trying to get Chuck to open that. But
can you believe they actually tried to take that show away from us?
Unbelievable.
Fuck them for that.
But yes.
But kudos to the Eagles. They were clearly the better team, up and down, left and right, whatever fucking thing you want to say. Absolutely deserved to win that game. So kudos to them.
I just want everyone to know that at the beginning of these playoffs, I said it's very simple. You run the ball and you play defense. And I said that we could go and look, and every team that won the rushing battle would win in the playoffs. And without Dylan fact-checking, I'm pretty confident in saying we can go and look that every single team that won the rushing battle won their playoff game.
Which definitely helps when the Chiefs ran maybe like 5 times the entire game.
I was watching it, and I like Dylan, like Andy Reid. You know how I feel about Andy Reid. He's the GOAT. I think he's the GOAT.
That was malpractice on his part.
Even if you don't run the ball, you got to throw a couple screens or something, like a draw, something. Patty was saying hike, and they were backfield. And me and Dylan knows it. Me and Dylan, so just every time. This is why the Patrick Mahomes conversation that we're about to have is crazy to me. Because Dylan said it. There's one kryptonite for every. I've never seen a quarterback that pressure doesn't affect. Not one. Never in my life. As soon as you mess up that internal clock, they're done.
Over.
Every quarterback. You mess up that
Sam Darnold.
Clock, it's over.
The problem with Sam is that lives in him. That lives in him. It will always come back and like affect people in some way. Once Sam Darnold gets that one time, it's there forever. It's not there for like Pat. Pat really has only seen that twice in his career.
And it's the two worst losses of his career.
Yep.
Two worst losses of his career. Pressure. And you could tell watching the game that he was anticipating the sack he was anticipating pressure that wasn't there.
And he ran into like 3 sacks by himself because of it.
Mm-hmm. Because he just felt it like, they got to be here somewhere.
Outside of Pat, where it's like, man, Hopkins and Kelsey really picked a hell of a game to show that they were washed. That one pass play when it was still like a 10-point game where DeAndre Hopkins was wide open, tripped over his own feet and dropped the pass. I sat there. I was like, no shot. This is the Bucs Super Bowl all over again, where Pat Mahomes was throwing passes perfectly to Kelsey and Tyreek Hill, and it was just hitting their face masks and bouncing all over the place. I'm like, there's no shot. No shot. We're reliving this.
Like Pat is just out there. Pat literally was out there by himself. I don't know where Kelsey was. At least D-Hop decided to show up in the second half, but Kelsey
when the game was over.
Yeah, like and Xavier Worthy, like they both showed up when the game was over. This is a bunch of garbage time.
Xavier Worthy played well the whole game. He just never got a chance to play well. He just never got a chance.
Outside of the Bucs game, do you know what this game reminded me of?
What game?
Denver Broncos, New England Patriots, where DeMarcus Ware and Von Miller ruined Tom Brady's life.
Terrorized Tom.
Ruined Tom Brady's life. That's what this game was. Because it pick a defensive end. Like I truly thought Josh Sweat was going to win MVP of the Super Bowl.
I thought there was a chance he was going to win it too.
You should have won it.
I really thought there was a chance he could win it.
No, hey, I really thought he was going to. Like, I thought he deserved it. Like that performance against that quarterback to do what they did as a defense. Woo, I've seen
nasty.
Last performance we've seen the Super Bowl do that would have been the Seahawks. Would have been what's his name?
Because they just absolutely
Malcolm Smith
demolished the Peyton Manning and the Broncos. That was bad too. That was probably the last. Tampa Bay did that game got out of hand by the second half. This game was like the Seattle game because, like the Seattle game, this game was over at halftime.
Mm-hmm.
Like when Patty threw that pick at the end of the first half in their own territory, and then AJ Brown scored immediately after that, that game ended right there. That game was over right there. We could have turned it off. That was it. That was it. And Philly did not let up. And to James's point, I think them losing to the Chiefs the first time is exactly why Philly didn't which is exactly why they had no chance of coming back, because Philly was not going to stop. They were not going to stop because they lost to this team already in the Super Bowl when they had a lead. So there was no shot. Like I said, when they went up 17, that game was over. That game was over at 17-0. But for them to be up 34-0 is crazy. It is absolutely insane. The fact that we were really sitting here for a little while in the second half, like, are they going to get shut out? Like, are they going to score? Like, it was a thought for a little bit, like, they might not score. Like,
And now Kelsey might retire.
He might, but I don't think he's going to go out on that.
I think he will. He made a point on his podcast where he's like, I've literally played more football than anybody else.
I saw that. I saw that segment.
And he's not wrong. He's played 3 extra football games a year for the last 4 years, 5 years?
4 or 5 years.
Yeah, like 5 years.
He's played almost more than half of a season in just playoff games.
So
that shit takes a toll. And he's getting up there.
And now he has his rich girlfriend.
He could be the trophy husband.
When they said he got the ring in his pocket getting sweaty for nothing was crazy.
That was nasty. That was nasty work.
It was tough to watch all those Chief players sit there. Like watching Chris Jones on the sideline was just demoralizing because there was nothing they could do,
and they knew it.
Mm-hmm.
That was like I texted that in the chat. Well, I think before after they look beat. They look beat. Like they know.
You would think like the hardest thing to do when you're losing is stop the run, right? Because you're demoralized, you're getting pushed around. Now you're just like getting tired because you're just getting beat the fuck up. But they were still stopping the run till the end.
That defense just would not let it was like they was determined not to let Saquon get it. Matter what. Not letting Saquon do it. And Jalen Hurts and the rest of them was like, all right.
I still don't understand how John Mara watched that Super Bowl and just left all of those guys on the staff.
Should be fired.
Saquon raising that trophy should have been enough to be like, I changed my mind, you're fired. I don't care who's fucking running the team. I changed my mind, you're fired. Remember when I said you guys had a job? You don't. You're fired.
I lied. You're fired immediately.
Get your shit out of my office. My building, my team.
Tell your son to interview for the GM job because clearly he's the only one in your family that knows what he's talking about.
Pack your bags. I'll buy your home off you. Get out. Hit the streets.
Disgusting.
Could never. That's why I could never be an owner of a sports team. I would see something like that and be like, you're dead. Don't come back. Take a picture of a pink slip. Here you go. Don't even come and get it. I'll fucking FedEx it to you.
Dylan, you'll send them the resignation letter. You'll send them the resignation email.
Yeah.
Well, you don't have to quit, but it would probably be
it'll probably be best for us if you just sign this paper for us right now and you just don't come back.
Like we'll pay you to not come in here, but
yeah, we're trying to future endeavor you, so we need you to keep this going.
Right. Shout out to the Eagles. You know who else Dylan has to apologize to? Sirianni.
Yeah, I'll apologize to Sirianni. I still think you're a fucking idiot, but you proved me wrong.
What a backhanded apology.
Listen, I'm not. If I think somebody's stupid, then they're probably stupid, right? Right? It's not going to change my mind. Like he won a Super Bowl, he still could be fucking stupid, and I still don't trust him.
Scumbag is the word he used.
Is he not a Philly scumbag?
He's a Philadelphia champion. That's what he is.
Great. Did you answer my question though?
I don't know. I don't know that man personally.
Mike, you have said on this podcast with me, yes, he is the embodiment of the fan base.
Is who a Philadelphia scumbag?
The head coach. He is Nick Sirianni is the embodiment of a Philadelphia Eagle fan. He is a big old Philly scumbag.
He's from Albany.
Yes, but he embodies the team in the city.
He's Canadian. Oh, I see why James flip-flopped and picked the Eagles.
Don't say anything, guys. Let's let this one die on its own.
Nope.
Let's let this
James is from Canada. Nope. James is from Canada. Always will be from Canada.
Anywho.
Good job, Mike.
But you won't apologize to Jalen Hurts. You're ridiculous. Ridiculous.
That's just so crazy. I don't understand that one, though.
I'm sorry. You're not as bad as I thought.
Thank you. Give us something. Give us something. God.
That's all you get.
Arguing for 3 years.
Listen. Top 5 everything.
Jalen Hurts wants to be Michael Jordan's wardrobe so bad.
So bad.
He wants to be a 50-year-old. He wants to be a 50-year-old uncle.
I was gonna say he wants to be an unk. He wants to be referred to as unk.
Like, Jalen, you are 28, my guy. Like, where is the youth? Who is your stylist?
Jordan get him those Jordan gave him those clothes.
That tan backwards. Yeah, that tan Kango. That was the old man look. Right.
This is good.
Kango for somebody who's under the age of like 35 is nasty work.
That was a look.
This is good.
What are you doing, Anthony?
Nothing.
This is good. This is good.
Nothing. Let's just get back to it.
No. This is good. What's good?
Do we need to wrap this
up?
Huh?
No. Sir, it is 12:04. A certain product drop. I was just looking at some of the comments. I'm seeing a lot of Drake is back and this is classic. So I'm just telling. Hey.
The length of one.
I'm just telling you what I read. I am literally just telling you what I'm reading. That's all I'm saying. And I'm not being biased. I was scrolling for a whole minute. I'm seeing Drake is back. Classic Drake is back.
Album until you listen to it.
I'm seeing that Drake is taking over Valentine's Day. These are what I'm seeing. All right.
It's called Drake fans doing this. Nobody who is not a Drake fan.
But you're just gonna cope. You're just gonna cope. Incoming cope, guys. You're just gonna say they're all Drake fanboys.
Come out 5 minutes out after a 20-song album dropped and be like, "Hey, Drake's back." 5 minutes into a 20-album song.
The other crazy thing is, if this was a Kendrick album, you wouldn't say that.
Kendrick's album was okay. I did not say Kendrick's album was great. By any means, I said it was good. Like, what are we doing? I told you, no, I'm not a big Kendrick Lamar fan. You just think I hate Drake.
It's one thing if I said 3 things. If I said 3 comments, I would be like, if you're gonna be like, okay, the Drake thing, I ain't gonna fight you on that. I was scrolling for a whole minute, and that's all I saw.
I'm gonna type.
Can it change? Obviously, it can change. I'm just saying what I saw initially.
Drake right now.
You didn't give off the perception that it could change when you got into the video. I
did say initially what I'm saying.
1 second, you have already created it in your head because you hopped on the chat saying this is good.
Listen,
this is good.
I said so far a good start.
How have you formed?
I said a good.
Off of other people's.
I said so far it's a good start.
You have formed an opinion off of other people's opinions.
Oh, Anthony, I got one that was just posted 3 seconds ago. Drake album ass. Good night.
So we will see tomorrow morning if accountability needs to be addressed. But for now, we will stay the course.
I'm not listening to the album until you.
I am listening to this album as soon as we're done with the pod. I'm listening to the album.
All right, so I want to deep dive tomorrow from you on your thoughts of the album.
You absolutely will.
One of the comments says under the Drake and
I am not
album says my goat, and then I go to their profile and it's a picture of Drake, and it's the comment that says Drake is my goat.
That's what we.
I am very fair when it comes to Drake albums. I did say For All the Dogs was trash at the end of the day. All right. I don't sit here and just say every Drake album is amazing. I have broken down many times in the chat which ones are very good, which ones are average, and which ones just straight flat out suck.
The thing about you saying that about For All the Dogs was because it was unanimously bad across the board.
No,
And you couldn't
not because of that. I like. There's a lot of people who don't like Certified Lover Boy. I thought that was a good album. Scorpion. People thought Scorpion was the worst thing ever put out, and there were some good tracks on Scorpion.
The score, but some good tracks versus a bad album are completely different.
No, but there are people who just like I didn't like I only like 2 songs on the whole album. I'm like, all right, shit. No, but For All the Dogs, I gave it a listen. I was like, yo, I couldn't finish it the first time around. Like it was that bad. It had nothing to do with who was saying what at the end of the day.
You said Travis Scott.
Because again, what was that?
You said Travis Scott's album was good.
Yeah,
that was his best album.
That is no, it's not.
That's his best album. Yes, it is.
Man, I wouldn't say
End the pod. End the pod. End the pod. I'm not doing this.
I love Days Before Rodeo, but
I'm not doing this.
This is
not
fun.
This is ain't even his best album.
This is deteriorating. We won't do that. Do we have an I'm him?
Kendrick Lamar is I'm him.
I mean,
it's like Kendrick.
Deny it.
I'm not gonna deny it. That's your I'm him. Who am I to tell you who to pick for I'm him?
I mean, my I'm him is Jalen Hurts. Mine is Jalen Hurts. Dylan?
I don't have one. I don't have one. I'm so flabbergasted right now. I know what Anthony's gonna do, but so dumb.
Well,
do I have an I?
5 minutes after an album drops, everyone's like, "Oh, album of the year!" That's so stupid. There's 20 other songs on the album.
Hey, some people may have gotten there early, man.
Hive mind. Hive mind.
So fucking stupid. I hate the internet so much. It's not a real place. It's not a real fucking place. So dumb.
I don't. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to say Jalen Hurts too. I mean, realistically, I gotta give boy his props. You know, he had to deal with a lot of haters and doubters and whatnot, and he silenced a good amount of them, and he got his first championship. So I'm happy for him.
That sounds like the same thing that you could have said for Kendrick Lamar.
The fuck out of here.
The
fuck out of here.
I want to perform their favorite song, but you know they love to sue.
We're getting taken down.
No, what? Slow it down. Say, ladies, do me this solid.
Oh,
Anthony gone.
Nice. Calm. You're almost there. Don't mess this.
We know he knows the words.
Oh no. It's a cultural divide. I'm gonna get it on the floor. You really about to do it? 40 acres in the mule. This is bigger than the music. You really about to do it? Yeah, they tried to rig the game, but you can't fake influence. Like hey, I'm tripping, I'm sliding, I'm riding through the back like buck. Must have on a beat, bro.
That's all we give you. That's all we can give you. That's all we can give you.
Turn that shit off.
Anthony, we know you know the words.
Of course you know the words.
You weren't rapping at the entire World Series. Fraud.
Oh God! Listen, I don't give a fuck what y'all say. Y'all losing the World Series and y'all lost Soto right after. That was just too much good news for me. It's just too much good news.
So you decided to go and turn against your king.
And then my boy Ellie De La Cruz rocking that MLB The Show 25 cover.
He's not even by himself.
He's still on the cover.
He's sharing a cover. What a dork.
He's on the cover though.
Sharing a cover.
He's on the cover.
It's not his cover though.
He's on the cover.
Forget all that.
You better not ever do the same one to any that talk to him and they in love. Just make sure you hot your loose.
Him staring into the camera and smiling while saying that.
Party at the party
Like,
playing
really,
with now.
it's funny.
Like I got a weird case why I see around. Certified lover boy, certified.
You gonna get this whole shit taken down for that.
Don't care. It's all worth it. We'll be back next week to talk about Mahomes' legacy and recap NBA All-Star Weekend. We'll talk about Mahomes for a little bit, but it's James's favorite episode where it's all basketball all the time. So we will.
It's gonna be all basketball moving forward, pretty much. March Madness.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I'll be the first person in the room.
Basketball in its purest form. March Madness.
Anthony picking fucking Liberty to win the national championship.
Wait. Before we even go to WNBA for a second, you guys have been getting on me for to actually do some research for March Madness. I will do some research, all right? No blind picks this year. No, I will actually try to do some research.
I was about to say, if you just go chalk, you will probably do better than Mike. Something Mike loves to death.
Pretty good.
Michael loves this to death. He don't win.
Can't wait for Dylan to be in last place. Can't wait.
When does that happen?
Can't wait.
When does that happen? I have never been in last place. You have been in last place more than I have.
I know. Anthony's been in last place every year.
Great. That's not what I said. You have been in last place. Remember, you ate the hot chip. Do you remember that?
That's a fact.
So again, you finished in last place more than I have.
Karma doesn't miss. Just know.
And he hit
He said karma doesn't miss.
Karma does not miss. Remember that. Good night.